guys, it's Natalia here. I've been missing for a little while. I will put a link to my chit chat get ready with me video down below so you can just sort of see where I've been, what's been going on in my life. It's been a bit hectic, crazy. I've had like just over a week off from filming, and I thought to ease my way back into it, because I haven't been in front of the camera for a while, I thought I would do nothing too strenuous, nothing too crazy. I thought I would do the perfect palette tag. I think I first saw Emily and Noel do it, and then I saw Vintage and Tacky do it, and I've just seen more and more people pop up, and I actually had a few requests for me to do the perfect palette tag. So I am going to do that for you today and go through my palettes, and it's taken me quite a while to work out which ones. And yeah, let's just get into it. It's going to be easy if we get into it. So the questions here I've got on my phone are: the best packaging. Now this was really hard for me, really hard. So I've actually summed it I've summed it down to 4, and they've all got their own reasons. So first of all, the first one, this is just an honourable mention, the Kat Von D Spellbinding palette. Look at the artwork. Kat Von D's artwork is just amazing. Check it out. It is just beautiful. Like, that is just a gorgeous palette. And the fact that the skulls and stuff on it, I'm very much like that. It's just, yeah. So that is an honourable mention. The runners-up, and this was a big call for me. This was a big call. The Disney palettes, the Disney Storybook palettes. I can't choose which one because they are both equally as amazing and gorgeous. And you know, I can't sum it down. But the packaging on these have been just amazing. They are just to die for. Beautiful. They put a lot of thought and effort into the packaging, and gorgeous. But my favourite one is Urban Decay Vice 2 palette, purely because you press a button and the lid just opens. It is a mechanical palette. OMFG, this is amazing. I open this for fun. I open this for fun because I just like opening it, and it just looks so pretty, and it is actually a really nice palette, and it's actually my favourite palette at the moment. But that, to me, is the ultimate winner of best packaging. Like, it's a mechanical eyeshadow palette. Really crazy stuff. Question 2 is the best colour payoff. That was a really tricky one for me, because I've got so many eyeshadow palettes that the payoff is just amazing. Like the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette is just, all those eyeshadows are really highly pigmented. Sleek. Sleek is a brand that does insanely pigmented eyeshadow palettes, and they're renowned for their eyeshadow palettes. Inglot have got insane pigmentation on their eyeshadow palettes as well. Very well known for their pigmentation. A lot of, like, the original Naked eyeshadow palette, I find the pigmentation to be amazing. Again, it's Urban Decay. But the one eyeshadow palette that really stands out to mine, and I'm talking like even over my Sugar Pill, and that's saying something because Sugar Pill is insane, is my Sourcebox palette. This is the Midnight Blossoms palette from Sourcebox. Sourcebox is an American company. You can only buy them, I think, at the moment in Lipstick Republic in Australia. But these have got to be the most pigmented eyeshadows in the world. Hands down, if you haven't tried Sourcebox eyeshadows, do it, because these are insane. They have got a few palettes. This is the biggest palette, and I'm just going to wipe my hands because I've got like swatches and stuff all over them, so I can show you. The most versatile palette. Okay, the most versatile palette, I'm going to be really boring and say the Naked Basics palette. I think when they brought this out, when they first brought it out, I was really not a big fan of it. I just thought, what a waste of time. But then I got it and I played around with it, and it is just beautiful. I think this is the most versatile palette because everyone can use it. You can use it on young people and get, like, you know, a brown smoky eye. You can use it for a more natural daytime look. You can use it for smoky eyes. You can use it for everyone. You can use it for young people. You can use it on more mature skins. You can use it on, you know, the variety of people that you can use this palette on is everyone. So therefore I think it's more versatile in that everyone can use it. It was originally designed to accommodate the Naked palette, because the Naked palette has only got 2 matte shades, and a lot of people said, like, you know, they're too light for them or too dark for them, and they couldn't really use them, so then they invented these ones. So these ones sort of complement each other, and I think if you've got these 2 palettes you can really do anything, but this is the most versatile. The best palette for travelling, I'm going to go and say the palette that I actually used today, and this one is the Smashbox the Masterclass Palette 2. I believe they had a Masterclass Palette 1, I didn't get that one. I've got, well obviously they did if this is the second one, duh. But I got the second one. 28 eyeshadows here, mattes, shimmers, you got mattes, you got shimmers, you got highlights, you got everything that you need in here. There's even got 4 neutral colours down there, and they've also been linked under this little plastic bit to sort of show you different ways you can use it. On the other side you have got 4 gel eyeliners, 6 blushes including like a contour bronzer type shade, and 2 shimmers. This shimmer I used today is just gorgeous. It's just on the top of my cheek. It is, oh my god. Jaclyn Hill has actually been raving about this shimmer highlight powder for a couple of weeks now, and I was watching her videos. I'm like, you know what, I've got that, I've never used it, I'm going to pull it out. So I think that would be the best thing for travelling, because you have got everything there. You've got eyes, face, and you know, even eyeliner covered. All you need to do is pack your foundation, pack this and some lipsticks, and you're good to go for as long as you want, because there's a lot of different looks you can get with this. It's versatile, the colours, you know, there's so many different colour selections you can have with it, so I would say definitely that is the best palette for travelling. And for those of you who are thinking of looking into it, I got it from Sephora for $59, and it's got a retail value of $275. Okay, and the next question is the biggest regret. For me, that is not a tough one. It's my Stila palettes. I just don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like the Stila palettes. I don't know. I just don't find the pigmentation for the price that you pay for them in Australia. Admittedly, the price is ridiculously marked up. You can only get them from Mecca in Australia for like 60 something dollars. I got mine from Beauty Bay for about $40. They're usually about the $30–40 mark in America, and I'm not happy with the quality of the eyeshadows. I'm not. I just find the matte shades to be incredibly chalky, like really, really chalky, very unpigmented, a little bit hard to blend. I don't know. Everyone raves about it, so I got 2 of them. I might be missing something. I may be missing something completely, but I'm just not the biggest fan of these palettes. The purple palette as well, it looks really nice in the pans. It's a really nice palette in theory. These bottom shades are fine, but these purple shades, they just let me down. I have done a full review of this one over on my second channel as well, so I'll go link that below if you are interested. But or was it on this channel? I don't know. I did a review on it at some point. I'll find it and link it below. I'm just not overly impressed with the Stila eyeshadows, and it's really disappointing because a lot of people rave and rave and rave about them, but for me they just haven't really worked. I've just got much bigger and better palettes that I use a lot more than them, so you know, that's probably my regret. Best palette names, and the Disney Sephora collection palettes take the cake. Either Jasmine or Ariel, which one you want to take your pick, whatever. It's their palettes, they're all designed around the movie, so you've got things like, okay, and so just for the record, Aladdin has been one of my favourite my favourite kids movie my whole life. I have loved it so much. Like, it's kind of funny, like I actually found it on DVD, so the kids are now watching it, and my 2 boys are addicted to it. Like, all they do is sit there and walk around the house reciting Aladdin lines, and I'm like, yes, that used to be me when I was a kid, and it's so fun to watch your kids enjoy something that you used to watch. And so I've watched it like bajillion times this week, and so it's just going on in my head. But you know, Abu Ali Ababa, which is, you know, Prince Ali, yeah, Friend Like Me for the genie colour, all those things there. And then when you have a look at the Ariel palette, yeah, that's all Disney related. All the eyeshadows are Disney, you know, themed colours, and I like them. I like Disney, I like those eyeshadow palettes, and they are my pick for the best name. I've been contacted by a subscriber, and she said that she has the Cinderella palette that she's willing to sell me, and oh my god, that would also make my year. Just by reading that email this morning, I lit up. I was just like, oh my god, it just made my day. So you know who you are. If you are watching this, thank you. I will email you, and oh my god, so excited. So the next one is the least used. Now, I am horrible. I'm a hopeless person. I get palettes, I use them once and I never use them again. The one I mentioned earlier, the Sourcebox palette, I think, as I said, I've used twice. I've got the Balm Nude Tude. I don't even think I've used this once. I've used this palette once. That's all I've ever used, so it's just gone in there. I've got this Urban Decay. This is like the, I don't even know what this is called. I don't even know. There you go. I don't even know what this palette is. I've had it for years. This is something. one of theirs, like their, not environment, I don't know. It's one of these palettes. If you know what this palette is called, let me know. I probably should Google it. I don't think I've ever used that, or haven't used it like since I got it a couple of years ago. I have got about 12 sleek eyeshadow palettes. I don't think I've ever used about 8 of them. Yeah, so I'm really bad. Hence why, that's right, I just said hence why I started up my second channel doing reviews on all my makeup, because it's sort of forcing me to go in there and going through every week and choosing products that I either wouldn't use or haven't looked at in ages, and get them out and make myself use them so I can do proper reviews and stuff on them. So you will be seeing these coming up in reviews and stuff, and I will need to dig them out, and yeah, I need to show my palettes a bit more love, I think. The last question has got 3 parts, and that is the most used, your most loved, and your desert island. I'm assuming there's 3 sections, because I wouldn't want to take, maybe I would, I don't know. I'm going to take it as 3 things. So my most used palette, I'm surrounded by palettes right now, it's crazy. So my most used palette is the Urban Decay Naked, Original Naked palette. This is just gorgeous. It is the most used, but funnily enough, I have not hit pan on any of these. That is insane. Like, I might be hitting pan on Naked and Buck soon. And I've also might be hitting pan on Hustle, because I use that one a lot. But I have used this, I can't even remember how many times I've used this. If I go away, this always comes with me. And I don't even know why there's a MAC 217 brush in there. Hello? Hello, missed you. I don't know. I love this palette so much. It has got to be my most used palette. It really is. I've used it. I've had it for years, and I just love it. And this is the one palette, if I don't know what to do, I don't know what to take, I will always grab for this, and I'll just, yeah, I love it. My most loved palette is the Vice 2 palette, and I know I've only got this one in the last couple of months, and I don't know if that really can be moved. I don't know if that means it can't be just jumped up to the top of the most loved palette, but I freaking love this palette. I do. Every time I look in there, I'm just like, oh my god, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. The colours are gorgeous. There are so many things you can do. I have actually not stopped using this palette since I got it. I use it like 4 or 5 times a week. I come upstairs and I just play. I pick a palette and I just play around with this palette, and I love it. It is just beautiful. And the Desert Island palette. So if I was going to a deserted island and I was going to be there for the rest of my life, and I was never coming back to my real life, and I could only take some eyeshadow palettes with me, or one eyeshadow palette with me, I think it would be the Jasmine palette, because it is so beautiful. It is just gorgeous. I would have to take this one, and it's really random, I know, and it seems really unusual that I would want to take a palette like this with me to a deserted island, but I am a Disney addict. I really am. I know, Disney to me is just a magical place. The whole theory behind Disney that even adults, you don't need to grow up. The whole Peter Pan theory, like, you don't need to grow up. Just be a kid all the time and be happy all the time. And this, just looking at this, makes me happy. I love it. It is beautiful, and it's just, they've done such a good job. Okay, that got weird pretty quickly. So that is it for the that is it for the perfect palette tag. As I said, I'm just surrounded here by palettes. I've got palettes everywhere, all over the place. I'm going to have a lot of time cleaning these up. But that is it for this perfect palette tag. I had a lot of fun with that. I really did. I enjoyed doing a tag video. I do love doing tag videos. If there's any other tag videos you would like me to see, please let me know in the comment bar below. And now that Google and YouTube have maybe sorted their shit out, I may be able to reply to you, but maybe not, so whatever. Maybe go over and like my Facebook page and message me on Facebook, because I know I can reply to you on Facebook. I'm also going to tag a couple of people to do this as well, because I would really like to see their answers. But I also, if your name isn't there, I tag all of you, every single one of you, to do this tag. Or if you don't do videos, leave it in the comment bar below. I'm going to have in the description bar all the questions, so feel free to leave all your answers as a comment, because I would really love it to see it. And you never know, there might be palettes there that I haven't got yet and might look into getting, because that's what I need, more palettes in my life. That is it for this video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.